Hello everyone and welcome to the How to Format Your Paper video. In this video I am going to detail the procedure you need to follow in order to correctly format your paper. Here I have open our paper number 1 assignment sheet. At the bottom of this page I have a formatting section here that details what we need to do to format our papers correctly. The first thing it says is that we need to have a 12-point Times New Roman font, 1-inch margins, and then in the upper left-hand corner of your first page we're going to create our header. Let's get started on these things in our Word document. We'll pull up our Word here. This is just a new plain document. What we're going to do immediately when we go in is just make sure that our font is set. So I have selected Times New Roman here. In order to find Times New Roman, all of these fonts are listed alphabetically. You'll scroll down and find the T, and there's Times New Roman. And then here, mine is already set at 12, but to change it, we have all of these numbers. Just make sure you have 12 selected. The margins for your paper come preset at 1-inch margins, so please don't mess with those. Those should be formatted correctly if you don't play with the margins. Those take care of the first two things on our list, the 12-point Times New Roman font and the 1-inch margins. So now we need to create our header. So it says we need our name, the instructor's name, name of the course and section number, and the date. So before I click anything else, I am going to write the student's name, your name. This is our anonymous student here, Mr. John Doe. And then you write your instructor's name. After that, you need the course, followed by the section number. Please use the section number that is appropriate for your class. After this, we need our date. This is today's date, but please use the date that represents when you are writing your paper. After we have created our header, let's go back to our check sheet. It says in the upper right-hand corner of each page, 1/2 inch below the top of the page, include your last name and the page number. We need to number pages consecutively throughout your paper. This is what we call a running header. In order to create a running header, what we'll do is open our Word document again. And we're going to go to an area called Insert here at the top. We'll click on this, and from here what we're going to do is go over to the header and footer area. We don't want to create a custom header. What we want is the page number. So if we click on this and then we scroll over the top of page, that's where we want it. We're given different options according to where we want the number listed on our paper. So this is the left-hand side, center. We want ours on the right-hand side, so I'm going to select this option, and that gives us our page number. In order to be able to put my last name as the student in my running header, what I'm going to do is just click to the left there. There we go. And so I used my arrows there to get to the left of the number, my arrow buttons on my keypad. And then I'm going to write my last name, the student's last name, followed by 1 space. After this, Word does something that's kind of annoying, and it automatically goes back to calibri. What we want is Times New Roman. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that this is with Times New Roman and that it's 12-point font. After this is done correctly, you can go ahead and double click, and that will get you back into the rest of your paper. When we do the running header formatting this way, this makes it change depending on the page that you have. So you'll see here at the top of page 2, our page number changes to 2. if you do this correctly, this will change for every page that you have. So that is how we create our header here, our name, our instructor's name, the course, and the date, and then our running header, the student's last name and the page number. Let's go through the rest of what we need. So it says a centered title for your paper. This is the very last part that we'll do. In order to get a centered title, what we're going to do is click to the right of the date, and then we're going to hit enter, just one space, and then we want to center our title. So we're going to go up here to where we have this alignment center, and we want to make sure that we center our title. So we click not the align left, but the align center. After we click that, we can write our title. The title for my paper will be Who Am I? Okay, this is a creative autobiography that we're writing first. And then from here, I would just click once, realign left, and then I would start to write my paper. If you guys have any questions about any of the steps that I've gone over, this isn't working in your version of Word, please feel free to send me an email and we can fix whatever problems that you have. I hope this helps, and I will look forward to seeing your papers. Thanks so much.